Hey. So, this is day, let's see, 290, like, where is it? Oh, there it is. It's like day 295? 294. 294-ish. I need to go through, and the next day I have with a decent amount of time off. And make sure my tally is right and all my dates are right and everything's in the playlist and I'm on schedule. Cause 294 days. That means a week from yesterday, I'll be at 300. Please bear with me. It's been a long 2 weeks. I've been wanting to just give a little bit of a talk, for a while. And now I have a little bit of time and I want to just talk about day 295, or 4 or whatever. Been doing this for almost 300 days. The thing's almost over. Like, I have the rest of September and the rest of October and the first couple weeks of November. And then it's over and I'm done. And it's weird because, like, I don't know what I'm going to do. Like, I really don't. Like, I don't know. Like, am I just going to stop? Am I going to keep making videos? Like, I don't know. Am I going to slow down and create more quality stuff? Or am I just going to... I don't, like... It's to the point now where it's not even like a stressor. I just know I'm going to do it. And there's no big deal, like no big deal at all. I'm never really worried about it. It's really interesting. I feel like I needed those days that I was late, to keep in mind that it's not a big deal. It's okay. I can just hang out. I can take my time with these things. It's not like, I don't know. Maybe the feeling I'm feeling is like trust in myself. Because like with school, like it's going well. I'm on top of things. They've been crazy busy, and that's one of the reasons that things are just a little chaotic, and some things are slipping through the cracks, but that's okay. I mean, it's only been a week. So, wow, yeah, it's been a week. It's been a week of school. In fact, it's been 6 days or seven days, whatever. It started Wednesday, and today is Wednesday, so my first week of school. And it's going well. And I'm digging it, and I don't know, it's just good, and I feel good. And I'm here, and I'm doing my homework. I'm enjoying my homework. I'm doing so much better this time around than I did my first time around in school. Like, my freshman year at state, I got behind so fast. But now I'm here and like enjoying the classes. I'm enjoying the homework. I'm enjoying it enough to where it doesn't really bother me that I'm not like socializing all the time. I feel like I've gotten that out of my out of my system, you know. I feel like a big point of coming to music school is being social and meeting people and networking and learning about how to be a musician in a musician community. And like, even though that's not propagating, you know, like crazy, I'm still cool with how it's going. You know, I'm meeting people. I'm meeting enough people. I'm learning to be a musician. Like tonight, I was working with a singer because we're in an ensemble together and we're gonna do a Justin Bieber song. And we wanted to figure out which key it was in and how to arrange it. And it was good having those conversations, and I felt good because I was able to learn the song quickly. Granted, it's a very easy song, but all of it's good, you know. It just feels good. And Callie and I are working on music again. Like she's been singing, and I wrote a little song the other day. You know, the first little section of a song. So like, I wonder what it's gonna be like the last week. You know, I wonder what I'm gonna go through. What it's gonna feel like for me on the last week. Like video 358 and onward. 58, 9, 60, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that's 8. So it would be 369. So starting on last 7 days, basically. So day 369, 60, 70, 60, 61, 62, 63, 64, 65. So yeah. Day 359 will be the first day of the last week of this whole thing. I'm like, is it gonna be emotional? Like, is it just gonna be 7 more videos that are whatever? I just don't know. I don't know how to process all this, you know? So much has been changing so fast. I'm in a new place. I'm constantly back and forth. Like right now I'm at Callie's place because she's in Colorado now. And I'm here to watch Miss Maggie, who is being a perfect little angel right now. I don't know, just things are crazy. But in like a good way, in an exciting way, in a way that I'm like, I'm kind of stoked to see where all this goes. I'm trying to think, like, what's like, there's like, I want to think of like one thing I've learned, like really, really learned. And that I can take with me, and that I can kind of maybe convey. And I'm just like looking back across it. You know, it started as songs, and then it shifted to little produced, like, I wouldn't even call them beats. I would call them like just little like instrumentals, you know. And then, let's see, after that, it shifted to little jams and solos, and like I got really intimately familiar with Ableton, and that kind of grew and changed into like streaming and resampling. And recently, it's been a lot of, I don't know, like, I wouldn't call them shit posts, you know, but like that section at camp was fucking brutal. You know, like working all day, getting off, taking a shower, and then by the time, I had a chance to record a video, I had to go to bed soon. I was so tired, and now I'm back to sort of making actual songs again and working on Ableton, and I'm thinking about music constantly throughout the day, like, going to Harmony 2 class and my arranging class, and I'm thinking about solfege and ear training and like kind of wrapping my head around what it means to be a musician, like it's, I think, honestly, the ultimate thing that this thing has taught me is about myself, one, in that, like, I can do this. I'm capable of this consistency. I'm capable of discipline. But it's also taught me that music kind of has to be that way. Or maybe even just passions kind of have to be that way. Like, I heard a lot growing up that, if you do what you love as a job, then you'll never work a day in your life, that whole thing. And, like, I get it, but I feel like the main issue there is just that it's kind of framed with work as the priority. Your job. Whereas passion and interest and creativity doesn't always have to coincide, or doesn't even necessarily coincide with a career or with a job or with anything productive. It's just like there's so many things that people care about that maybe they'll never be jobs, I don't know. It's also taught me that discipline's a weird word. We're gonna skip over discipline. It's also taught me that consistency and habits and hobbies can be built by just doing things over and over again. Like, I feel like this challenge is a big part of why I got into school, like, it's forced me to be present with music every single day, and I cannot wait. Well, I can wait, and I'm going to wait. Rather, I should say I'm excited to try this with other things, like, maybe like every day, like tweak something on my bike, or every day, write a song. Of course, or write a poem, or draw a picture, or get rid of something. Every day for 30 days, just pick something up, look at it and say, I don't need this, and get rid of it. I can do that for as long as I need to do it. I think a big part of this is just the fact that it is measurable. The fact that I said from the beginning that it was going to be a year. And here we are, we're coming up on a year. I've been going on for almost 15 minutes now. This is important though, so I don't mind. I hope you don't mind. there's still a while. I still have, a couple months left on this thing. So I'm not gonna count my chickens before they hatch. you know. I'm gonna make sure and stay mindful with this thing and stay on top of it and finish strong. Work on, worthwhile projects. Set up realistic expectations and just really just try to stay mindful. I feel like that's another big thing this has taught me. It's just mindfulness and being okay, when my expectations are challenged. There's this really problematic comedian that I saw. I don't forget his name. I'm not gonna plug him because I don't think you should watch him. Honestly, he's a little rough. Or I don't know. I don't remember his name either way. So he's not gonna get a plug. But he did drop a little nugget of wisdom that I really enjoyed, and he mentioned like one of the most important things he discovered in his career was that you have to be okay with what you expect not being what happens. And I feel like that's been huge with this whole project. Like I started the thing by thinking that I was going to write a song with guitar and lyrics every single day. And I don't think I understood. I didn't. I just specifically did not understand what it means to write 365 things in a row. Because there's no way. There's absolutely no way that I could have done that and stayed passionate about it. But those were my expectations, and I think once they started to falter, I had to learn to be okay with that. And now I am. And every time that this thing shifts or that I release something that's like, whatever, I'm okay with it. I've mentioned this before, but it's helped me be okay with not releasing something that's just perfect. Not everything is going to be perfect. I can make the things that I really truly care about as perfect as I want, but ultimately it's creative, it's art, it's expression. However it is released to the world is it in its own perfect form, right? Like, I know that's a little bit philosophical, and it's probably not the most capitalistically minded thing, but I don't know, it's just kind of how I'm trying to think about it right now. It's just, however it needs to come out, it will come out that way. This video is going to be simple. I'm not going to edit it. I'm not going to make a thumbnail. It's just going to, So, in summation, there's still a lot left. And I have a lot to learn still. I'm excited for the rest of this thing. I'm excited for you to see more of it. I'm going to do my frickin' best to get at least one live performance on the channel before the end of this challenge. And I think it'll happen with one of the open mics by school. So, I love you. Hope you have a good night, a good morning, a good day. Love yourself, please, for me. Stay honest with yourself. Be okay with being disappointed. And I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.